So researching things can be a little hard.
Grammarly is a real-time thought partner that helps you brainstorm initial topics and gives feedback on your work to help you get good grades with confidence. When you need to cite sources, Grammarly generates free auto citations instantly with no need to leave your webpage or type them in manually.
This is so good.
This is not gonna happen.
Time's up. Stop typing.
Okay, I don't think you want to see this. There's a lot of errors.
All right, up to mine.
I think Thomas won. Sign up for Grammarly for free today.
$50 presents In the Club. 6 exclusive Las Vegas shows at PH Live at Planet Hollywood Resort and Casino from Friday, December 27th through January 4th. Get tickets now at Ticketmaster.com.
Peace and Black Power. Oh my gosh, you guys. Hello, everybody out there who's still awake, because it is the weekend. Shalom. Ooh, I look a little crazy, but you know, tonight I said to myself, you always look crazy, Napah. I'm drinking out of a styrofoam cup tonight, you guys. The title is SaNeter, where are you? Pick up. I want to talk to SaNeter tonight because I want to talk to him. We were conversating. Oh, my head wrap. We were conversating, and he's on my mind right now. So let's see if he picks up. My camera might be tripping. Y'all know the deal. Hello, Marquise. If my camera's tripping, I will change to another device. Hello. So anyway, tonight I'm just going to talk about chill things. I was hoping to talk to the king, SaNeter, about hello, crazy to you is beautiful to oh. I'll be showing me all kinds of love. I feel so good about that. Much love to my family. Mwah, to everyone. Oh, look at that cute baby. Who is that? Is that beautiful little baby? From where I am, that baby looks like maybe 6 months. Beautiful baby. So anyway, today is SaNeter's twin children's birthday, and I just want to say that peace and love and blessings to your born day to Asante and Africa. I might have to change this. I might have to change this device. Yeah, it's looking like it's trying to be a struggle stream. Give me 1 minute. Hello, Robert Benjamin. Yeah, this is my channel. I don't know how new it is. 1-1. That's a cute baby. My nephew, but he's more like my son. His dad's absent. So I do everything for him. And you know what? You're a very special, wonderful king. I'm going to go out for 1 second and try to come back in and see if my camera will stop jumping. Like, it's weird. But anyway, give me 1 second, you guys. And so I'm just really waiting on, something else. My point is, damn, why is this doing this? I'm gonna start singing. When I started having I'm having some wine, you guys. Red wine. Usually I have my L cup. I feel so, I don't know. It's glitching, right? Ugh. All right. I know what to do. I'm gonna have to go to the other device, and I'm gonna look like a tree goblin, but y'all love me anyway. But the lighting is the lighting is so bad on that other device. Like, whatever. I'm gonna go out and get it. MacBooks are great laptops. Oh yeah. And you know what? I was going to get a MacBook, but then I like Word, you know, Microsoft, but I should have done Mac. Keep it here, SaNeter. SaNeter said keep it here. They said it's glitching, King. I'm just going to stay frozen like this. So you guys don't know if I'm really like frozen or if I'm just acting. I was acting. Yeah, it's red wine. So anyway, I'm going to do what SaNeter says to do and leave it here and just talk to my family. And let's start out talking about, let's go light. So on the weekend, most people like to relax. Okay, we're right here waiting on you, papi, okay? Está bien, porque estoy aquí, ¿entiendes? We're right here. So anybody out there speak Spanish? Peace, Bonetta Sutton. Hi, peace. Oh, Winston-Salem. Oh, North Carolina. Whew. I've never been to North Carolina, but my sister has a house there. She lives in New York, but she has this. Wow, SaNeter, you look top. Like, it wasn't glitching when I was talking to my brother Bashir the other night with SaNeter. It glitched at first, remember? Yeah. Hey, Vanetta. Should I put the link in there so you guys can well, first, before you jump on, and not that you were going to do that, Vanetta, I know you probably weren't, but I would have liked you to, but before, oh, look at this, y'all. I was going to say something, but let me put this. Hi, SaNeter. I can't hear you. You're muted. Is it my connection? No, it's your. Wow, SaNeter, you look. It's nice here, though. I bet it is, sis. So, am I the only one that, SaNeter, I can't hear you, honey. It might be I doubt if it's my stream, though, because even though I glitch out, everybody else, you can hear me? Okay, we're waiting. All queens with pinkies up. Oh, hey, Angel.
All right, you hear me? You hear me?
No, we can't hear you.
Testing, 1 2 1 2.
Mike, go into the settings, Cam and Mike, because it's not because my camera is glitching. It's because something on your end. Fresh white. Yeah, go in. SaNeter looks fly, huh, y'all? Oh, I'm scared of him and his white, his favorite color. SaNeter.
Yeah, I can't hear you. Hold on.
What is going on?
Testing,
I'm not gonna jump on sis had 2 teeth. Oh,
one,
dang,
2
teeth pulled. I'm going in and out. Oh, all right, sweetie, but just are you? I know they gave you medication for it. Wow, that sounds painful. Though.
Damn, you can't hear me, huh?
Whew. Well, hopefully you'll be able to hear. We'll stay on the extra longer for you if SaNeter could get his. SaNeter, it's your. You got to go in to check your cam and mic on settings. See at the bottom.
Mm-hmm.
Test your camera, your mic, and see if I know it's not working. You can hear SaNeter?
Testing, 1 2 1 2.
Oh, well, it must be me. Must be
testing,
my
1 2.
old busted system.
Yo, man, it took me a minute to get home, man. I was like a little
They can hear you.
tipsy,
Okay, I'm gonna leave.
saying?
I'm gonna go out.
You be trying to get a brother drunk.
I'll be back.
Damn.
That's a damn shame.
You be trying to get a brother drunk. I don't drink, man. I don't drink. You know what I'm saying? Testing 1 2. Y'all can hear me? Yeah, we can hear Sauce, so they can hear me. I'm good. Damn, what time is it? Oh man, it's 1:44 over here, Eastern time. I was just driving a little easy so I don't have no accidents. You know what I'm saying? I can't hear you now, Nepal. Let me go out. I go out and come back in. Nah, I don't drive drunk. I don't drive drunk. Not at all.
So, if I needed an attorney, who would I go to? Well, there's a reason I have this spine here with me. Not because I want to look goofy because I'm holding the spine in my lap like a small child, but rather because it explains who I would choose for my attorney. Someone who understood what all of this meant. In automobile crashes, the spine is frequently injured. Everything from disc bulging to disc herniations to facet injuries to subluxations. There are all types of spinal injuries that we see frequently, that I treated frequently in the hospital as a medical doctor, and that I frequently represent people for here in our law firm. Why does it matter? Because if you don't understand what each of those things are, you can't represent someone for them. Simply put, an understanding of the medicine, an understanding of the anatomy is everything. It determines what someone's future is going to be like. What jobs can they do? How might it affect their activities, skiing or shooting or fishing? Those are things that doctors know. Those are things that I know. And that's why if I were ever injured and I had to select an attorney, it would matter to me that somebody had a spine sitting with them and they actually understood what it meant.
The Imperium is fragile. The great houses fight for control. We must act.
Okay, I don't know what happened. Can you guys hear me? No? Yes? Okay, thank you. What happened to SaNeter? I had to change devices. SaNeter, where are you? There he is. Let's see if I can hear you on this. If I can't.
1, 2. You hear me? You still don't hear me?
I hear you.
Oh man, okay. We good. There you go. There you go. What's up? Give me my look. Where's my look at? Give me that look.
I can't do it because look at how I look so ugly on this camera.
Give me that look. You funny, man. You are so funny.
That's not the
Yeah, I
look,
made it
though.
home. I had to take it easy. I ain't want to speed. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's like about 1:47 over here.
That's the time when things start getting fly.
Shit, that's the time where I start getting in the bed and getting rest, getting up early in the morning. I got my cousin to do tomorrow. I got Captain Tazoriak coming over to the House of Consciousness. So, I mean, I'm just trying to get everything back organized. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I got Captain. They coming about like 1 o'clock. So I'm trying to get all this shit right and get it back to business. What? Get back to business. I've been laying off for a minute because I don't like the way my people be treating me, man. You know?
What are they doing to you? Talk.
As far as the you already know YouTube is really sabotaging me. Now I understand what Hassan Campbell be talking about. I understand when he be saying YouTube be shutting his views down and stuff like that. Yeah, I understand now.
Right. And that's because
that's real shit, man. They had me stuck. You know, I've been stuck on 187 for damn near a whole year, Nepal. I haven't moved up
187.
in subscribers. Sasan going to 2,000 and everything. For a whole year, I've been stuck on 187. Have not moved off of that. So
And 187 is the murder, is the, you know, 187 means murder.
yeah, but check this out. Even you've been trying to hit me up in the email, and what do you say? I be like, yo, I don't see no email on my SaNeter Studios. So we already know they got me locked in. They got me. They stopping my views. They stopping everything.
We need to work on that. We need to set the channels. Like right now, how we're streaming, it would have been good if we could like dual stream.
Yeah. You got to do that
with that head wrap on.
Oh, yeah, my son gave me this, man. He gave me this, you know, my little head wrap, because me and him went to go get a nice little haircut, and he was like, yo, Pops, he trying to get waves, right? So I said, man, I've been doing this wave thing for a long time, so me and him is right now in a battle to see who get the waves first.
He's gonna get
in
waves.
A little battle right now. We battling.
He has more hair than you.
No, not Asante, my other son, Nigel.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, me and him is in the battle right now.
Oh, Bonita says she shares your stuff like hell. And SaNeter, you're supposed to bend more than that. Yep, that's right.
Yeah, I already know. On Black News 102 alone. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Both of them channels. You see my plaques behind me? Both of them channels. But they got me blocked. See, they know where real information come from. See, they allow other people to get ahead and talk because they know they just talking without no facts and stuff like that. But it is what it is. You gotta go.
Low key call somebody out. Low key.
Oh, what happened? So what's going on with you, baby girl? I see you like. I see you want to get a brother a little tipsy and shit. I just made it home. I mean, how you in? You all right?
Yeah, why not? Let's have some drinks. It's family. You know, we are family. They know. Wait, SaNeter, I sing on my channel when I start drinking.
I already know. I be saying it.
You know, okay. That's what I'm talking about. I hope that's not water.
Yeah, that's water. Ain't no more. I'm good.
Okay, fine. Stay in control. It's good for brothers to stay in control. Women, weekend sisters. Sis, come on now, Bonita. And I think Angel Dorsey, I think that's a sister too. We like to have a sit. Sis, let's talk. We'll open this up. Let's start the conversation.
Go ahead, go in.
Don't you like it, ladies? I'm going to talk to my sisters. Don't you love it when you can drink? You go out with a brother. Maybe it's your husband. Maybe it's your man for years, which is your husband. Or maybe it's a date and you go out and you know, like, he's not going to get super drunk and you can just you don't get all sloppy and disrespectful and falling everywhere where he's trying to stop fights. But you know, you can just be free and drink and know that he doesn't really drink, like he stays in control, ladies. Do you sisters know what I'm talking about? Like, I don't know about you. Let's talk to SaNeter because I already know I know you're a real OG. But let's hear it from you. What do you think about that? Like, should sisters be able to go?
Don't start nothing, Nepal. I don't want to say nothing that I regret on here now. Come on now. You know, people like to chop and paste and look what Saw done said and Saw got reckless.
And you know what? And you're still the king. So let them chop, screw, paste, and you just sit there and laugh at your children like the badass children, you know? So what do you think about that? Like, shouldn't a sister be able to go out? Or do you think a man should be able to like when people go, you know, because we both want to have fun, but like you go out with the brother and he's like, you're doing shots and he's doing shots with you. But in your back of your mind as a sister, as a woman, you're like, well, he can handle his drinks. You didn't know like 2 hours later, you're going to be like holding him up and trying to get a cab. Somebody help me take him to the car. And you didn't. So what do you think? Do you think brothers should be in control and just let the woman, you know, not enjoy herself? Because you can enjoy yourself without drinking. But what do you think about that? Am I wrong? Like,
no, you're not wrong. I mean, like, if you're going out with your queen, with your lady, you know, I believe that you should always go out and have some fun, but always be in control. Never take too much where you lose focus and you start being a fool and acting crazy. So see
Right.
me, I know my limit. You know what I'm saying? Anything could get SaNeter drunk. If I was to smoke, and I don't smoke, if I was to take a pull of some weed, I'll get paranoid looking around, and you know what I'm saying? So I did that when I was a young'un coming up.
Right.
And so I know not to mess with that, because that right there
Right.
get me paranoid and get me nervous. Now, when it comes to the liquor, I don't drink liquor because I know that I don't know if I can handle that. But I know with the wine, I'm good with the wine. I could drink a glass. I could drink two glasses. It'll get me nice and mellow. You know what I'm saying? And
Yeah.
I still be in control of who
Yeah.
I am and my surroundings. But I see how people behave when they get drunk, and I do not want to be like that. You
Ooh.
know what I'm saying?
Sis,
So
y'all hear that, right? That's
yeah,
exactly right, SaNeter. There you go. So that's what I was
yeah.
trying to say. Like, if you go out with your man and you feel like you want to, have some drinks, you don't want him like being wasted. And
Yeah, that's
that can,
crazy. That's corny. How can he protect you if you waste it? Right? That's
I
like
know.
me and you go out, Nepal, and
Oh,
me
I
and you
want to
out
go.
there,
No,
and,
really,
and I'm
seriously,
wasted and I'm drunk as hell, and you
I'm
out
going to go
there,
out with
you know
you.
what I'm saying? How can I defend you? How can I protect you? But I'm
Yeah.
wasted. Niggas are scheming. They like, yo, that nigga done. He gone. He done. It's time to make that move. You know what I'm saying? How can I
Make
protect
that
you like that?
move
You don't want a
right
man
now,
like that.
baby.
You know what I'm saying?
Right, SaNeter,
Yeah.
you are absolutely everything you say. If I know a song to it, I'm just gonna break out and sing. But SaNeter, we are gonna go out. You and I are gonna go out. We're going out. We're gonna make it live, okay? I'm gonna come out there, or you come out here, and we'll go out.
Yeah, I agree with the brother Suiton. He said or sister Suiton. Benetta. Benetta
Where are
Suiton.
you?
She said being wasted is so unattractive. I agree with that, man.
Sister, I know
You
that's
do
right.
not want to be like that.
Where are you looking at? Who are you looking? Oh, Benita
I'm looking
Sutton.
in the chat. Yeah,
Yeah,
man. To me, I agree with that.
me too.
Now,
Even
hey,
for
on the
sisters,
other
for
end
sisters too.
now, with the brothers is like, yo, this is the time for me to make my damn move. So if the brothers is doing that, you best to believe the sisters is doing that the same. They doing the same shit.
No, they're not. I'll speak with the sisters. If a
Okay, go
man is
ahead.
wasted,
Yes.
I'm gonna speak with my sister Bonita, and I think Angel is a sister. If not, I'm sorry, and all the other sisters. If he's wasted, it's like we don't need to get him drunk to make a move. He's already on point. He wants to be with us anyway. So when he's wasted, it's like he's annoying. Plus his breath stinks really badly with alcohol. And then he's like passing out and maybe throwing up or just annoying and aggressive. He's not smooth. Like he doesn't have all his wits. Like he's not really sensitive to what you want. He's more like like a drunk, like just like a drunk gorilla.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, sisters. Am I wrong? But with brothers, it's different. When women are drinking, you think, oh, okay, she's free
Mm-hmm.
right now. Okay, all right, all right.
Yeah, but I told you, remember me and you was talking the other day, and I was telling you, I said, yo, when you going out with your lady, you got to be mindful of your man. You don't want him to get into any beefs or any trouble. Like
Right.
the way women dress. Remember?
Oh yeah.
I was talking to you about that. And I
And you
said,
know
nah,
what?
you
I
won't be able to
totally
come out
believe.
like that with your cleavage showing and all of this.
Yeah.
Because you
Sometimes
mess
cleavage,
around,
but
you mess
sometimes
around
cleavage
and get your
slips out.
man. You get your
Sometimes
man
cleavage.
into trouble though, because now he got to defend you. You see what I'm saying? Because he don't want to get chumped by the brothers.
Right.
doing that the same. They doing the same
No,
shit.
no, they're not. I'll speak with the sisters. If a
Okay, go
man is
ahead.
wasted,
Yes.
I'm gonna speak.
Nah,
What's
you're
up with
not
that?
wrong.
Maybe it's your man for years, which is your husband. Or maybe it's a date and you go out and you know, like, he's not going to get super drunk and you can just have you don't get all sloppy and disrespectful and falling everywhere where he's trying to stop fights. But you know, you can just be free and drink and know that he doesn't really drink, like he stays in control, ladies. Do you sisters know what I'm talking about? Like, I don't know about you. I don't know about you. Let's talk to SaNeter because I already know you're going to, I know you're a real OG, but let's hear it from you. What do you think about that? Like, should sisters be able to go?
Don't start nothing, Paul. I don't want to say nothing that I regret on here now. Come on now. You know,
Never.
people like to chop and paste and look what Saw done said and Saw got reckless.
And you know what? And you're still the king. So let them chop, screw, paste, and you just sit there and laugh at your children like the badass children, you know? So what do you think about that? Like, shouldn't a sister be able to go out? Or do you think a man should be able to like when people go, you know, because we both want to have fun. But like you go out with the brother and he's like, you're doing shots and he's doing shots with you. But in your back of your mind as a sister, as a woman, you're like, well, he can handle his drinks. You didn't know like 2 hours later, you're going to be like holding him up and trying to get a cab. Somebody help me take him to the car. And you didn't. So what do you think? Do you think brothers should be in control and just let the woman, you know, not enjoy herself? Because you can enjoy yourself without drinking. But what do you think about that? Am I wrong? Like,
nah, you're not wrong. I mean, like, if you're going out with your queen, with your lady, you know, I believe that you should always go out and have some fun, but always be in control. Never take too much where you lose focus and you start being a fool and acting crazy. So see, me, I know my limit. You know what I'm saying? Anything could get SaNeter drunk. If I was to smoke, and I don't smoke, if I was to take a pull of some weed, I'll get paranoid looking around and you know what I'm saying? So I did that when I was a young'un coming up.
Right.
And so I know not to mess with that because that right there get me paranoid and get me nervous. Now, when it comes to the liquor, I don't drink liquor because I know that I don't know if I can handle that. But I know with the wine, I'm good with the wine. I could drink a glass. I could drink 2 glasses because 2 glasses. It'll get me nice and mellow. You know what I'm saying? And I still be in control of who I am and my surroundings. But I see how people behave when they get drunk. And I do not want to be like that.
Ooh.
You know what I'm saying? So
y'all hear that, right? That's exactly right, SaNeter. There you go. So that's what I was trying to say. Like, if you go out with your man and you feel like you want to, you know, have some drinks, you don't want him like being wasted. And
that's crazy. That's corny. How can he protect you if you waste it? Right? That's like me and you go out, Napah, and me and you out there.
No, really.
And I'm wasted and I'm drunk as hell. And you out there, you know what I'm saying? How can I defend you? How can I protect you? But I'm wasted. Niggas are scheming. They like, yo, that nigga done. He gone. He done. It's time to make that move. You know what I'm saying? How can I protect you like that? You don't want a man like that. You know what I'm saying?
Right, SaNeter. You are absolutely everything you say. If I know a song to it, I'm just gonna break out and sing. But SaNeter, we are gonna go out. You and I are gonna go out. We're going out. We're gonna make it live, okay? When I'm gonna come out there, or you come out here, and we'll go out.
Yeah, I agree with the brother Suitin. He said, or sister Suitin, Benetta, Suitin.
Where are you looking?
She said, being wasted is so unattractive. I agree with that, man.
Sister, I know that's right.
You do not want to be like that.
Where are you looking at? Who are you looking? Oh, Benita.
I'm looking in the chat. Yeah, man. To me, I agree with that. Now, on the other end now, with the brothers is like, yo, this is the time for me to make my damn move. So if the brothers is doing that, you best to believe the sisters is doing that the same. They doing the same shit.
No, they're not. I'll speak with the sisters. If a man is wasted, I'm gonna speak with my sister Benita, and I think Angel is a sister. If not, I'm sorry, and all the other sisters. If he's wasted, it's like we don't need to get him drunk to make a move. You know, he's already on point. He wants to be with us anyway. So when he's wasted, it's like he's annoying. Plus his breath stinks really badly with alcohol. And then he's like passing out and maybe throwing up or just annoying and aggressive. He's not smooth. Like he doesn't have all his wits. Like he's not really sensitive to what you want. He's more like a drunk, like just like a drunk gorilla.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, sisters. Am I wrong? But with brothers, it's different. When women are drinking, you think, oh, okay, she's free right now. Okay, all right.
Yeah, but I told you, remember me and you was talking the other day, and I was telling you, I said, yo, when you going out with your lady, you got to be mindful of your man. You don't want him to get into any beefs or any trouble. Like the way women dress. Remember?
Oh, yeah.
I was talking to you about that. And I
you
said,
know
nah,
what?
you won't be able
totally
to come out like that with your cleavage showing and all of this.
Yeah.
Because you mess around.
But sometimes
you mess around and get your man. You get your man into trouble though, because now he got to defend you. You see what I'm saying? Because he don't want to get chumped by the brothers.
Right.
You know what? And one thing real quick. I notice I always cough when I'm here. You know why? Right on the side of me, right here.
Yeah.
There's a tree right there. It's
SaNeter.
a big tree right there.
SaNeter, what did I tell you about the pollen, the bee pollen? You got to keep it and take it.
Yeah, I take
but
it.
when the situation like this, you got to put some sublingually when you have that. So yes, you know, you don't want to, even if you're sexy though, sisters, I don't want to tell sisters that they can't. Well, you got to do what your man tells you to do, ladies. I got to keep it a buck. If your man doesn't like you looking sexy, you got to do what he says. Now, you might be able to talk to him about it on the sidebar, like, well, baby, or well, daddy, or puppy, I want to wear this. And, you know, I only wear it for you. And you know him, he'll probably say, okay, baby, go ahead and wear it. But when you're out, it doesn't matter if you're wearing a bikini, because sometimes you go to the beach with your man and you have on a swimsuit. Okay. You don't want to be wearing a beekeeper outfit at the beach. So you are at the beach and you're just sexy. It's how you carry yourself. Brothers know who to disrespect and who not to. If a man sees you and he's like, whoo, God damn, girl, you just don't even look and you keep walking. Now, if he touches you, stops you, first, if he shouldn't put his hands on you. But if he says, excuse me, you say, oh, no, thank you. I'm with my husband. I'm with my king. Don't even say husband. Say, I'm with my king. And then he'll know, oh, I don't have a chance with her. He'll leave you alone. Unless he's just a bum and he's drunk. And then, you know, I don't know how to explain it, but you get what I'm saying.
Right.
Go ahead, SaNeter. You don't want to hear all that. SaNeter doesn't want to hear that. He wants his wife in a beekeeper outfit.
No, hell no. I would love to see my wife in her little bikini if that body is right and that body is tight. Hell yeah. Put it in the bikini. You know what I'm saying? Because
wait, so she can't she can't be Lizzo? She can't be Lizzo and wear her bikini?
Well, I'm gonna keep it a buck. Let me keep it a buck and stop playing games. Let me keep it a buck.
It's about to get real up in here, but
wifey, you know you want to protect the wifey, right? But when you with the chicks that you out there with and you see them out there, you be like, yo, go ahead. Stunt your shit. Do what you do. You know,
so when you go to the beach, you said if the body is right. So if she doesn't have, we're going into a whole different topic. If her body is like Lizzo, but she says, I don't care, I want my two-piece right now because like I feel so beautiful. And she puts it on.
You'll wear the two-piece out there?
I don't really wear two pieces ever. Even when I was modeling and my body was like a brick house snatched at 19.
When are you gonna send me?
No, don't even talk about that on this. Please don't. No. Especially not on here.
All right, not on here. All right, I got you.
But where were we? You try to change the subject.
We were talking about the two-piece and wearing the two-piece.
So okay, let's say scenario. You and I are out together. We don't even have to be a married couple. We're just out, and I'm your girl. You got love for me, even like that's my girl right there. That's my friend, that's my love, that's my whatever. And I'm like, oh, SaNeter, and I'm Lizzo, and I'm not being funny. I'm like Lizzo style. That's my shape, and I'm not fat shaming sisters, because sisters, our sisters, Black women, their bodies are sexy. BBWs, if they do it right. You could be super skinny. And I talked to you about certain people that are skinny, remember? And I said, ooh, no, they just don't look attractive with certain things they wear. So I digress. So I go, I'm big as Lizzo, and I say, hey, SaNeter, what's up? Yeah, let's go to Miami. Oh, I'm gonna be there. Okay. And then we're getting ready to go. And you're in your hotel, and you see me come out, and I have on like a 2-piece, but I'm like Lizzo. No wrap, nothing. Just some chanclas, some thongs, some flip-flops. And what do you say?
You said you're like Lizzo?
I'm the shape of Lizzo.
Okay.
And then thank you, PGH, Big Dog, and everybody in the chat. Much love to the family. I see you out there. I see all of you. But I want to see if SaNeter, I don't want to lose this point. I'm the shape of Lizzo. And I come out of my hotel room like, let's get to the beach. And I have on my 2-piece. I got on my bottom, bikini bottoms, and then my top. And then wait, no wrap. No over swimsuit, nothing. Just some flip-flops and some jewelry. And my hair is really looking laid, and my face is looking good. But I'm like, let's go, brother. And I'm like, got a few extra, and I mean extra rolls and lots of stuff going on. What would you say?
What would I say? I'd be like, baby, hold on. I'm getting ready to go get the mangoes. And I'll meet you back at the spot. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to get the mangoes, and I'll meet you back at the spot.
And then you wouldn't want to
what I'm talking about. You
don't want to be walking with me. Yeah, I get it.
Hell no. Of course I want to be walking with you, but you missed it. You just missed the whole thing.
I didn't get the mangoes. I think you meant
I'll tell you offline. No, I don't want the
papayas.
I don't want the papayas. I'm talking about the mangoes. You know what I'm saying? The mangoes for me, I got to get the mangoes. I got to get the mangoes. And I got to get that yellow. See, when you got the yellow and a black woman, see, when a brother see a black woman in yellow, oh my God, that's
my favorite. That's my favorite color.
With the 2-piece?
Yeah.
Awesome. You're going to get the mangoes. Brothers know what I'm talking about.
I don't know what the mangoes mean.
I know. I'll tell you offline. I don't want to get too graphic.
Oh, it's that bad? What is a mango, y'all?
It's good, baby. It's not
Oh,
bad.
Black Bread said he knows what the mangoes are.
It's not bad.
Sisters, what are the mangoes?
You'll love it. Trust me, you'll love it.
I don't want to love it.
I'll be the only one tasting it, not you.
Oh, wow.
I'll be the only one eating my mango, not you.
What?
You funny, man.
You're the one that's funny. Wow. Red is my favorite color also. Red and yellow.
Hold on. She said, what it means, Sal. Come on, I'm not even gonna break it down.
I know, sis. I don't know what it means.
Be that slow.
Look, the sisters don't know. The sisters are like, I don't know. Every sister's like, I don't know. We don't know. It must be an inside man thing.
Only the chosen one will get to know. That's it. You see that? Only the chosen one will get to know with the mango.
Wow.
The brothers with the mango. Damn, what do I gotta do? What do I gotta say to let the light bulb go off in your head when I say I would be the only one eating that mango? What else I got to say?
You just now said eating. You didn't say eating.
The mango. I'm going to get the mango.
Mango, we say mango. I don't say mango. I say mango. Mango yellow, mango green.
Yeah.
Well, eating something, I guess.
There you go. But then, hey, yo, you know what? Why don't we open up the floor for some of the sisters to come in? I would love that.
The sisters be, well, I know my one sister, her teachers got pulled. But I'll be inviting. Oh, let's get SaNeter. Tell Latika to get up in here. Because I feel asking. Latikia. She's up there. She's one of your regulars on your channel. I want to talk.
Lakeisha.
No, it's
Latika.
Latikia.
Yeah. Yeah, we
Latikia.
both can't even see the shit because we both a little tipsy right now.
No, I see her name. Her name is Latikia.
All right, Latika Bush.
Latikia.
Oh shit. Come on in here, girl. Put the link in the chat.
Yeah, it's your time to shine, sis. You be
a lot of the brothers
she be in the chat. This, but I love her. I still love her. I saw her be. She be sometimes she'd be trying to get, you know what I mean. But you know what? It's all love because she says what she says, and it's just her. She says what she says, and I love that. I respect that. But come on in because it's a fun time right now, sis. You might be able to gain some love. But she said no. See, SaNeter, look at her saying no.
Man, that'd be nice for her to come in.
Wow, you don't have to turn your camera on.
That'd be nice for her to come in.
She don't want to come in. She don't want to come in. She don't love us. She doesn't
love
us.
I heard Special K. I heard Special K was in the Bronx. I mean, yeah, Silent K. I heard Silent K was in the Bronx. How the hell Silent K come to the Bronx and don't come to Harlem to see Brother SaNeter? That's crazy.
I told you, Silent K. Y'all don't love us. Y'all don't love us, Latikia and Silent K. You don't love us. You just love our. Say it, SaNeter.
I'm not gonna say it because I don't know what you're talking about. You ain't gonna get me to do that.
Doggy.
You ain't gonna get me to do that.
No, SaNeter, you don't want to say that. I say you just love our doggy style.
Wow. That's right. That's it. That's all they love. Hey, Napah, let's talk about the 4th is coming up next month, right?
Yeah.
What you got planned?
Well, I don't know. I thought maybe I might do like a couple specials streams for my family out there for just to show the love. Show the love to the family. Look, Silent K. Look, I'm sorry, excuse me, King. Look. Silent K said, I was in an 18-wheeler. Silent K, we talked about you catching an Uber, bro. I told you SaNeter wanted you to he's about the people. You needed to go give some love, bro. Oh, Lord, my hair.
I heard you supposed to be coming. Is it all right if I say it?
No.
Don't say it.
Because I might not come.
No, your ass is coming.
I don't know.
You coming.
Only if I can do my special streams because I have to do.
I'm not trying to hear that craziness. You will be in the building.
Por supuesto, señor, porque escúchame, por favor. Yeah. See, SaNeter wants to learn Spanish, so I'm trying to throw it out there a little bit like Spanglish. Okay. I want to do my cooking show. I'm going to start doing a cooking show because you guys.
I'm going to film all of that. That's going to be powerful.
Oh, you're going to film it?
Yes, we're going to do all of that. We're going to do the cooking show. We got a lot of things set up, man.
We'll call it like Soul Kitchen or something.
Hey, for the family, just to let y'all know, right? Me and Sister Napah, we already said, when I rode off and we broke up and split up, right? We said, yo, let's go live and let's just talk. Just talk. That's all. We just having a conversation. No consciousness, nothing. We just building, talking, and we said, you know what? Let's do it live before the people. I said, all right, bet. Just wait till I get home. I'm on my way home. I'll be home. And so that's what we doing, y'all. So don't look for nothing conscious. Don't think we in here to teach. We not doing none of that. We in here just having fun. That's it, y'all.
Right. And you know what? Let me tell you something. We're always conscious because we're soldiers.
Always.
We're soulful people. Everybody just chill. But we're gonna do that. And I do want to do a stream when I'm there. If I come.
Napah will be in New York.
New York. We got
the 4th of July.
Yeah.
And it's gonna be crazy. The fireworks are gonna be crazy.
And we gotta film that too. And we gotta film the family coming over. We gotta film. We got to sit down with the brothers and sisters. I want to sit down, most I willing, with Jabari. And yes, Silent K, I bust down on the vegan and vegetarian meals, but I am a meat eater, and I'm a pescatarian. I'm a carnivore. I eat meat, but I do cook. I do. SaNeter, don't fade on me.
I already know your cooking is good. You know I know.
Oh,
I already know. I
We're
already know
gonna-
you're slamming.
That's right. I'm going to invite the family. Who are we inviting? Since we're talking, let's talk. Who are we going to try to invite? Let's throw it out there. If they say, no, I can't make it, we'll still have it on record. So they won't later on say, oh, SaNeter and Napah.
I'll tell you what. We'll get a special day. We're going to come back on probably tomorrow and say when we're going to be on 125th Street, me and you. I'm going to use you, Napah, as my, you're going to be the interviewer. And we're going to interview the Muslims.
Oh, I got you. And I'm going to have all my beekeepers out. I even have the hajib. I have the hajib, the whole hajib and the niqab.
Now, what is the hajib? Break that down for those who don't know.
The hajib is a head wrap, sisters, and it usually covers the chin and the neck and the face and the hair, of course. And the niqab is the whole beekeeper outfit all down the body.
Yes. You got one of those?
Yes, I have. I have about 3.
So I'm gonna put one on. I want you to wear that when you come out. When we go down.
I know.
You're gonna wear it, right? You're gonna put it on?
Duh, yeah. When I first became a Hebrew Israelite, I was wearing.
Not gonna put that nonsense on. I am not gonna let you.
Well, you just told me to wear it.
I was just saying what you was gonna say.
And I said yes, I would.
I want people to see you. I want people to see you.
You know that
I'm not covering you up. I want people to see you.
Muslims think that I'm evil if I show my face.
Nah, I don't care what they say.
I used to have the ninja hajib with just the eyes in the center, like wah 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 wah. Like I am submissive because if you see my face, brother, you will sin. You know, stupid stuff like that.
Okay, you know what? We're gonna have let's say if you're in the New York area, I just want to invite 3 people, 3 sisters and 3 brothers.
Come on.
To our cook. We're gonna cook that night. We're gonna cook that day.
Yes, that's a lot of people. Wait, SaNeter, we got
that's a lot of people because you know we got captains and
3 sisters. Yes, with the so we'll do 3 sisters and 2 brothers. 5. Okay. We need more sisters.
Napah is gonna cook for all of us.
Y'all don't understand. You don't understand until you take the food in your hand and then put it in your mouth and you say, "Oh, the Most High is real because Napah cooked that." Yes.
Let me ask you, Napah, do you have a problem?
You needed to hit the breaking glass or something. Damn.
Let me ask you. Oh, you hear it? Do you hear it? You heard it? All right, let me say this. Let me ask you, Napah, do you have a problem with me saying things like, I don't believe that the Most High was called these names. I know the Most High exists. I just don't call him God. I don't call him Yahweh. I don't call him none of them names because I know to call the supreme force on the planet a name is like you give it boundaries when you do
in a box.
Yes, that's what I'm talking about. Right. So I know, and that's why I love you, baby, because you're the only one that really understand when I be going in and talking like this. See, people can't see how the hell that Hebrew Israelite is all over there with SaNeter because you have a inner eye where you see what I'm talking about.
Right.
I am not an atheist.
Heck no. Heck no.
Right? I don't believe in God. I don't believe in the devil. But I do believe in a powerful force that do exist. I just don't know what to call it.
There you go.
I'm not calling it something. I don't know what to call it.
And I respect that, and I believe that also. People are very shocked because they say she's not. The Hebrews say you're the devil, you're a witch, you're not a Hebrew Israelite, and then people that aren't Hebrew Israelites say you don't know what you're talking about. You're confused. The Bible doesn't say that. I agree with you though. You get me. That's why I love you. You and I were like the Wonder Twins. And we just like, activate it. It's like, you get it. You get it. There is no name for the almighty power, but in this realm, but SaNeter, this is the beautiful part. And I got to talk about this. The realm is feminine, sisters.
Mm-hmm.
This is that's why we hear the Black woman's God. See, I understand when I hear my brothers and sisters say that. I understand more than some that say that. They don't even understand fully because they think, oh, she's a God because she gave birth. No. The spirit of the woman was always existing in this place. Let me explain one thing, and this is going to sound like the Kabbalah, but please let me say it. I know we said we're going to not get conscious, but I have to because we're conscious people, so here we are.
Yeah.
Imagine.
We can't help ourselves. Yeah.
SaNeter. Mighty power.
Do believe in a powerful force that do exist. I just don't
Almighty
know
force.
what to call it.
There you go.
I'm not calling it something. I don't know what to call it.
And I respect that, and I believe that. All right, so there you have it. Napah in 2020 was saying the same thing that I'm teaching right now because it is my truth. And I want to shout out SaNeter for helping me being able to open up and talk more about what I truly believe and not be afraid of, the backlash that I would get. I still think of some of the people who I really respect who follow Abrahamic faith and who are Israelites. I still think of some Christians who I really respect when I go and I really want to tell my conceptualization of God. I still have some caution, but I'm glad that you can see on this video, June 2020, a lot of stuff that I was teaching or starting to bring out. I'm teaching it full force right now. The first worshipped God in this realm was a feminine spirit, aka female, aka woman. Anything that all of those are synonymous. People are like, well, you said the woman was the first God. The woman, the feminine, the woman, the female, it all stays together. They're just different manifestations of what was in the beginning, which is feminine and only feminine in the very, very beginning. Very shortly in our creation, quite very short after the feminine existed, then there was a masculine. When I say short, I'm talking about thousands of years. So yeah, hundreds of thousands of years. How's that sound? Peace to you, Latoya. Yes, you see, Latoya, I was back then on the same thing that I'm on right now, so I'm glad you're here. I'm trying to find out where Latikia is, but let me go ahead and keep it playing. I really enjoy watching this, and I hope you all are enjoying it too. Don't forget to hit the like button. Okay. Also, people are very shocked because they say, she's not the Hebrews say, you're the devil, you're a witch, you're not a Hebrew Israelite. And then people that aren't Hebrew Israelites say, you don't know what you're talking about. You're confused. The Bible doesn't say that. I agree with you, though. You get me. That's why I love you. You and I were like the Wonder Twins. And we just like, activate it. It's like, you get it. You get it. There is no name for the almighty power, but in this realm, but SaNeter, this is the beautiful part. And I got to talk about this. The realm is feminine, sisters.
Mm-hmm.
This is that's why we hear the Black woman's God. See, I understand when I hear my brothers and sisters say that. I understand more than some that say that. They don't even understand fully because they think, oh, she's a God because she gave birth. No. The spirit of the woman was always existing in this place. Let me explain one thing, and this is going to sound like the Kabbalah, but please let me say it. I know we said we're going to not get conscious, but I have to because we're conscious people, so here we are.
Go ahead.
Imagine.
We can't help ourselves. Go ahead.
SaNeter. I love when you're just like, ding, right into my head right now. Okay, that's what we cannot help ourselves. Okay, let me stop. All right, seriously. We cannot fathom the Most High. Everyone, check. I love when you say check, SaNeter. Yes. You say it better than that. Check.
Now you know what check means. Check means you hear me, you feel me, you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Now that goes. I gotta give the credit to Steve Coakley. All of that goes back to my brother Steve Coakley. You know what I'm saying? Who has moved on to the realm of the Egungun, the ancestors. Shout out to Steve Coakley.
Yes, rest in power, Steve Coakley. But it also goes back to the conscious game, the mind, the game that you play chess. When you say check, they pay attention. They may not even have been paying attention during the game, but they really pay attention when you say check, because then they are listening and they have to react to what you've done. Okay, so I digress. So the Most High, we cannot fathom who he is. We can't say he. We can't fathom who she is. We can't fathom who it is. A power. That's why I say the almighty power. I also say Yahweh when I'm being traditional. But tradition is not the almighty. So even saying the almighty, but hear me out for the context, because we're in this realm, I have to say the almighty. The almighty is an infinite force, right? What the almighty has done to create this realm. Ready, y'all? Y'all not ready for this one. Imagine you condense yourself. You know, you bear down. And sisters know this more than brothers. Sorry, brothers, but you will get it. But a sister knows when you're giving birth, you bear down in your full essence of self, bearing down to the core of your being, spirit, physical self, to bring forth that life, right, sisters? Check. And then comes forth the miracle, which is the child, right? So imagine the Most High, the almighty power, condensed self, and bears down to the most condensed self. And guess what came forth? This realm that we're in. This realm. And this realm is the feminine. The feminine is what came from the condensation, all the forces, all the love that the Most High, the almighty force, decided to create for us. Are you listening to this, SaNeter? You look
yes,
like
I'm listening. No, I'm listening. Go ahead, baby. I got the headphones.
Y'all hear me though.
Listen, I got the headphones in my ear. Go ahead.
I hear you. But sisters, this is especially for my sisters. And Silent Cameron let you in, but don't interrupt me, and don't do all of your. Okay, seriously. Shout peace to you. So, the almighty peace, brother. You can weigh in a second. Okay. The force of the almighty bears down and created this realm. And the thing that we must understand is this realm is feminine. And people say, well, what does it have to do with him bearing down and it's a feminine realm? That is where I say the feminine comes from the masculine, but it is a condensation of all the power set into a specific realm for us to be able to wrap our minds around it. Because a woman is more, in a sense, the femininity is more gentle. I'm being serious, y'all. You know, and I'm about to click you both off, SaNeter, and don't be laughing.
I'm not laughing.
SaNeter.
No. Go ahead. I'm listening.
You're smirking. Anyway, the feminine is more inviting. It's more. It magnetizes. You can approach it it's less intimidating naturally. Now, with that said, right, the feminine is also very protective. Once we are set in our realm, this is too deep, y'all. Some of y'all will get it, and I'm not saying I'm deeper, but when we're set in this realm, then we become nurturers and protectors. But in our essence, essential self from the Most High, the Almighty, we are we magnetize, and we're gentle, and we're very oh God, I'm trying to say the word, where you're unintimidating. You understand? So the reason I say this is listen to, and then I'll hand it over. Babies, when life is produced, every single human being on the face of the earth is first feminine, is first a female, the chromosomes.
Mm-hmm.
There you go. Everything can be looked at. That's why I told my brother Garfield when I first went on your channel, I said everything can be looked at from a microcosm, and then you can relate it to the macrocosm. When you see the way a woman and a man come together, and then it's like a condensation, or a unity of two, like the pure essence, unadulterated self of feminine and male, the sperm and the ovum. That is purity in itself of male and female. Then comes forth that creation, which is feminine. That's why in the beginning of this, before this realm existed, the almighty power, which we cannot fathom, decided, I want to make a realm. And then it wasn't, and it condensated itself and then created the feminine realm. So my point is, this is a feminine realm. Everything is essentially feminine in the physical. However, there is a male spirit which moves over it in a sense, and they like a wave, they interact, and it's a wonderful dance and a balance. So there. Now, what do you brothers think about that? I'm gonna let SaNeter weigh in, and then I'm gonna let Silent K weigh in.
Let Silent K go first. Let Silent K
Man,
weigh in.
you know I'm not gonna go against anything Napah say, man.
No, you can. No, Silent K, you can. I don't like when you're like always saying like you believe elephants lay eggs and you don't know. No, you can go against it. You can go against it, but what do you think? So SaNeter, you didn't want to talk about this. Okay, I see you.
Nah, I was just calling the weigh in because y'all was just talking about everything else except for the knowledge. So I heard my big bro SaNeter talk about the waves, and I was just about to give him a pointer on the waves. Hot
No,
towel.
we're gonna talk about this topic first. What? No.
Okay,
We're
well, I
gonna
mean,
talk about it.
come on. I mean, the creation of man can't nobody explain, but the feminine, I think, is first. We talked about that already. You can't have no human being without the woman. We talked about that already.
Okay, so you didn't get SaNeter. Did you want to say, so you agree with him too that I'm wrong? Because I want to hear your knowledge on this. I want to see what you think. Thank you,
I don't
sis.
agree that you're wrong. I agree with you and everything.
First of all, let me pause this.
I'm with you.
I don't know what I was thinking back then. He did not say I was wrong. I was in my head because Silent K had said a couple things to me in the past. And I guess that he came up against some stuff. But at that moment, he did not disagree with me. I heard something completely different. Because listening to this right now, it seemed like he just agreed with what I said. So I just want to point that out. It's no love lost. You know, I had no problem with the brother pretty much up to things get, watching this, seeing certain people like Silent K and other people who, this other brother named Marquis, people who now are like not cool. We're not cool with each other. We're not cool with the HOK. I just feel like, damn, it's crazy. We just have to do better, all of us. I like watching this, but I just want to come in here because I was on one. I was so defensive and in my head. He came up to say a couple things, and I was already defensive. And yes, so obviously, people when they're seeing this could say, "Oh, well, she was being sweet and nice back then," but you know, that wasn't really her. Obviously, you see all of me, the defensive, sensitive side right there. I think I'm getting better, but I could have done better right there. I think I'm better now. Like when people come in and disagree, I'm not like super like taking it personally. We all have to work on that, and I have been working on it. But back then, I really was off because he agreed with me basically, and I'm like, oh, you don't agree? There's not. So I just want to come in and say no. I see that he did actually agree.
You can go against it, but what do you think? So SaNeter, you didn't want to talk about this. Okay, I see you.
Nah, I was just calling the weigh in because y'all was just talking about everything else except for the knowledge. So I heard my big bro SaNeter talk about the waves, and I was just about to give him a pointer on the waves. Hot
No,
towel.
we're gonna talk about this topic first. What? No.
Okay,
Nothing
well,
to
I
mention
mean,
about it.
come on. I mean, the creation of man can't nobody explain, but the feminine, I think, is first. We talked about that already. You can't have no human being without the woman. We talked about that already.
Okay, so you didn't get SaNeter. Did you want to say so? You agree with him too that I'm wrong, because I want to hear your knowledge on this. I want to see what you think.
I
Thank you,
don't
sis.
agree that you're wrong. I agree with you and everything of what you said about that.
Yep.
I'm with you on that.
Most definitely. Most definitely. Most definitely.
Don't you understand that before this realm was created, which is feminine, that there is an infinite almighty force that cannot be labeled male or female? I only say he because of programming.
Yeah.
I only say he because of programming.
I
That
don't want
is
to
true.
talk on that.
And we
So notice I said an infinite almighty force. I've changed it to, I say the unfathomable God. Unfathomable. So, yeah.
know where all that programming come from. Because we know when I say God, I'm just trying to, y'all know what I'm talking about. Right. It's a program because we know that God is neither male nor female.
Right.
See what I'm saying? We know that God is neither male nor female. We put that programming in because we get it from the European. The European is what knocks the woman out of creation.
But what
Now,
about the
hold
realm?
on. You want my take
no,
on
because
it, right?
I don't want to go into all that. We already know all that. Nobody even brought up European thought. I brought up a real African esoteric thought. I didn't bring up the white man. I don't want him in my dinner plan right now. I said, what do you think about the creator, not even the creator. See, when we say creator, there were creators in this realm, gods, after the almighty power bear down and condensated and made this realm. So I'm going to ask you, do you think this realm is a fem? Because when we say we can't put a label on God, that's true. But we can start to label in context, this realm is a feminine realm.
Okay, this is what I got to say about.
As you see, I was still representing because you gotta excuse me, my nose is stuffy. So I'm a little nasally. I agree, we're all agreeing, but I'm making sure that I protect my position, because that position of the femininity in the beginning as the first creator is always swept under the rug. You notice that, and I'm not saying these two brothers on this stage at that time, not at all, not at all. I'm just saying the teachings in general. You notice that it's no problem, no one specifies when people say, my father God, or And then he looked down upon his creation and, oh, and I know what he wants from me as my God. No one ever comes in and says, no, hold on. It's male and female. Don't say, you notice that? It's always okay for the almighty power to be referred to as male. Once we start pointing out the truth, is that in the beginning, excuse me, in the beginning, it was a feminine force, even referred to as a feminine force. I'm going to say that again. Even referred to as a feminine force. People actually prayed to a feminine god, to a female god. And of course, there were also male gods. Now, when you say that when I just stated that truth, people say, well, it's a balance. It was both. I even have to inject, oh, and there were male gods, because we're in such a strong program that people don't understand. They say, well, what's the problem with us? Why are we so racist? Why do we hate each other? I can promise you it's because we've been told that there is only a male God. And that is why there's so much war. That is why there's so much rampant PDF-philia. That is why I'm not saying men are all PDF. I'm not saying that. I'm talking about the energy. Whatever is extremely toxic in masculinity is manifesting itself like a black sludge of poison. And when I say black, because it's powerful, not because it's bad. Check. Like a very, very potent sludge of toxic, the worst poison that we could ever have is covering our entire world, because we refuse to acknowledge that the mother is first, that the feminine is first, that goes to all the way to our conceptualization of God, which was the feminine first, and God itself. So when we start saying the truth that I'm saying now, there's a panic, because that's a part of our program. That's the alarm that's in your program. Like, we shouldn't say that. Okay, pull out all the forces. You're a feminist. You hate men. That's misandry. Oh, stop lying to the people. You're a witch. You worship Baal. No, that's a part of you. That's a fail-safe alarm that has been set in you for millennia to stop you from breaking out of this prison that you've been put in, that has the root of it is because we've been told it's all masculine. Oh, and then there are some feminine sprinkled in. When we see, thank you, Latoya, when we start to just come back and say, okay, yeah, you know what? The first was feminine, and now we need both. We need both. Then we'll be able to say, oh, what? War, killing children, raping women in a book that's supposed to be a holy book? You can go grape her, the Torah, beat your wife lightly, the Quran. You see? You can get little kids, if they're at 10 years old, the hadiths of Islam. Do you know that in Afghanistan, they have little boys who dance for men and have sex with men? They're called the bachaha. The word bachaha means children. That's what it actually means in Farsi, bachaha. It's a pure word, but they have turned the word bachaha into the word that is synonymous with PDF file prostitutes. I'm not lying. Let me pause this. I'll get back to this. I got to show you. In fact, I just got you to, I want you to really see. You might be like, she's cat. Oh, really? Let's see. Bachaha in Afghanistan. It's wild. That's not a mother spirit. It's not a father spirit either, but it is a predatory male spirit. This is what our sister Princella was trying to do, but she was doing it the wrong way because she was saying all men are toxic. We're talking about a spirit, Princella. Is there a spirit that is feminine, that is toxic? Of course, but we've already been beaten the head by that over and over and over and over. I want to tell you about the spirit that's ruling our world. And that spirit is not the Jezebel spirit. Don't let people lie to you. Break that program. It is the toxic masculine spirit of of predator. It's called predatory spirit. That's what it is. Predators, even though I know there are hunters who are women, and there are hunters in every different type of species and organism that can be female, we're talking about the spirit is still, we even know when we hear predatory, hunter, male is the hunter. That's why I was telling my sisters on the panel, we can't say, well, women can be warriors and women can be hunters, but it's not that. We're tapping into our male spirit. We all have duality. Every single person, I'm talking about humans, we have a male spirit and a female spirit within us. We were dual in the creation, meaning androgynous. Yes, I'll say it since everybody's scared. We were androgynous. We were dual. We were hermaphrodites, not just in the genitals, in the spirit, and we still are hermaphrodites spiritually. That's why, we could go down the rabbit hole. I'm not going to go too far into the black hole. I'm going to stay far away, but that's why this topic of transgenderism is so heavy, and it's been taken and used against us. How could that be used against us if it didn't have any power? Because we all know in essence that we are dual. Okay, so the predatory spirit is a male spirit. It just is. Being predatory isn't always wrong. You can hunt your enemy. You can hunt the one who's trying to hunt you. You can be the better hunter. When we hear predatory, we do think hiding behind a rock or tree, waiting. It's also the predatory mind. That's business. You see, when women are great business women, they tap into their predatory mind, their male mind, and they're shrewd, excellent business women. So when you hear the word predatory, a lot of brothers might go, oh, she's calling us predators. I'm saying that is a masculine spirit, and it is imbalanced in our world because you will not acknowledge the truth that in the beginning, before there was a predatory spirit, before I share this, I got to break this down. Why do we have predators? I just want anybody, I needed you to engage. Answer my question right now. Why would something hunt something else or prey on something else? Just in a couple of words, just why? Why? Please answer. Anybody, put a comment. Boss Trucker, Latoya, anybody in the chat. Why do you think? And there's no right or wrong. I want to hear from you. Why would something prey on something else? Because we're breaking a program right now. When we say prey, we say, oh, it's trying to harm that evil. No, just animals. We hunt. We hunt for survival. That's why I just said it. To survive. People say, well, PDF files aren't surviving. That is a corruption of that pure spirit. To sustain, yes, thank you. Weakness, meaning we're trying to survive and not be weak, yes. Okay, sustain and balance, perfect. To dominate, yes. Yes, all of these are because the weakness is, oh, I don't want to die. I'm weak. I got to hunt. I got to pray. I don't want to die. I'm weak. I have to sustain the balance of nature, so I pray on P-R-E-Y. And isn't that interesting, the word pray? Due to weakness, to dominate. I don't want to die. It's me, survival of the fittest. Dominate. So when you hear that the predatory spirit is masculine, we can't just go straight to all of those. I love those comments because we can't go straight to And that's why the PDF file, that is a corruption of what is basic predatory spirit for survival. That, yes, for food, for territory, dominance, protection, all of those are correct. That's why, that's what a predator does. And it goes, all of this correlates to survival. Survival. Just trying to survive. So let me see what Being Shining said. It is fun. It is so funny you're speaking on this. A book I was reading was putting prayer as sleep and vice versa. Interesting. Okay, tell us what that book is, if you can. That's interesting. So getting back to the spirit, I appreciate the input. The male spirit is within every human, male and female. There's even psychology, when you study psychology, there's a male mind within us and a female mind within us. So when we are in a society that says from the I'm gonna go to the beginning. The feminine spirit isn't a spirit of survival. Stay with me. Stay with me. We know females have a spirit of survival, which I said it's the male spirit, right? So we're going to give the predatory spirit to the male. So if the predatory spirit is male, what is the feminine spirit? If we say there's predator, then the feminine side of that is vulnerability and sacrifice. Oh my gosh, y'all, come on now. You know you're with me on this. I'm getting the goosebumps, so I'm getting the signal from the spirit realm that I'm not wrong. If predatory is the male spirit, vulnerability and sacrifice is the female side. And we can't deny when a woman is with child, that is the vulnerability and the sacrifice. So they have to go together. You see? We're going together. Peace, no saint. So we've got the predatory and the vulnerable and the vulnerable or the sacrifice. But we know, again, that is not just only females and only males. No, we each one of us have both inside of us. We have the predatory and we have the vulnerable. We have the sacrifice, the sacrificial. So I was saying, it says, yes, the most vulnerable she will be for sure. Yes, when you're pregnant, you're so vulnerable, and you also are sacrificing your body, literally, and yourself for another human being. It happens to be your child, but you're sacrificing yourself. When you are, check this out. This is the paradox. When you are that vulnerable self, you become the predator. To survive, to protect what is inside of you or whatever you have, you become the predator. Is that not amazing? So that is why I said in the beginning, we have to say the feminine comes first, right? Why? Because at first there is something that is laid out bare. It's just there. It is vulnerable. I can use a plot of land. Oh, I want to go over to that side of the world, and I'm going to plant my plants and my crops, and I'm going to take advantage of that land. I'm going to have my cattle over there. You're moving into that land. That land is laid bare for you to do what you want. You are the one with the survival instinct, aka that predator mind, but the survival. We could take predator out if it's uncomfortable. We say survivor. And that's a male spirit, but we all have a survivor spirit. I have to keep repeating that because I don't want people, well, women try to survive. Duh. What we're saying is spirits. And why they say, well, why are you putting labels on spirits? Spirits don't have sex. It's not about our genders. It's beyond our genders. It is a spiritual it's a mind, it's a concept, it's a state of mind. Before there's material, there is actually the thought. So we're talking about quantum physics, by the way. We're talking about basic quantum mechanics. Before there is actual something that materializes, we have something that is not material, that we cannot see, basically. Of course, atoms and things like subatomic particles even are essentially matter, but they're not the matter that we know, that we can actually hold in our hand. And you understand? So a concept is still going to have, whether we like it or not, that type of we categorize it. That's the type of world we're in. We look at the context of things and then we categorize. So it is important for us to say that's a male spirit, that's a female spirit, and we need to understand that and identify it. Why? Because on the surface, we are moving that way, and we are moving that way in a toxic way. I told Princella when I was talking to her before, she was downing men for having testosterone. Testosterone is necessary for survival. That is why males have more. We have some as females, but males have a lot more. So why? Because that testosterone makes them aggressive, makes them move, assertive, be able to have the energy to do certain things and strength. We all need it, right? But the males have evolved to have it more. So when we talk about things in male and female, it's not wrong. It has often made us fight, but that's because we're under a program of what? I'm sorry to say this. We're in a program of male toxicity in this society, in this world. Some parts of the world aren't, and they're seen as an anomaly. They're seen as corrupted, vile, imbalanced. I'm talking about little tiny pockets where there's matriarchy still in different tribes, different rural communities. We're about to go into World War III, and you can rest assured that the men who also have their feminine mind, they have the feminine mind and the masculine mind. They haven't used their feminine mind for probably decades. It's sitting on the shelf with dust covering it. They have not used that nurturing, be a nurturer, humble, bow down, be the sacrifice. They haven't used that mind. They've used that survivor mind. I must be the strongest. Get more bombs. They crossed the line. Bomb their children. Do this to their kids. I don't care if there's children in that building. I want that building gone. That is not a feminine mind. Can women tap into that? Of course. You see women doing it now because of the imbalance. The society we live in, we hear men saying, women act like men now. That's because society has told us the feminine is really nothing. It's weak. It's worthless. All you do is teach babies how to wipe their nose. I want to touch on that. Some of our very good brothers said, I won't call their names out, but they were having a conversation laughing, saying, these women think they're great. Oh, yeah, they were the first gods. They taught kids how to go potty, and they taught kids how to wipe their noses. But there are these men who are astrophysicists and all these great things they've done. And that's why we're not making it. That's why we're going to World War III. You don't appreciate. You look at it as the trivial. You look at mothering as something trivial. You look at someone teaching a baby how to walk, how to speak, how to live, how to exist in the basic essence of self. And it's not just the motor skills. You, as a mother and a father, but you're the first one the baby, ideally, you're as a mother, you're the first one the baby interacts with. Of course the father is there, but I'm saying the first one the baby interacts with is a mother. I'm talking about in the womb. The child's psychology is already being built up from the mother. And that's going to go through that psychology is going to last till that person goes to the grave. I don't care if he lives to be 97 years old. Whatever happens in that womb is going to determine what the decisions and the actions and the behavior that man or woman makes throughout his or her life. So you see how crucial and how important, if not paramount, dare I say, with trying not to hurt people's feelings, that the mother is. When you see that and understand that, then you don't mock, oh yeah, she carried the baby, but haha, she taught him to eat how to eat a spaghetti on a fork instead of a spoon. Okay, no. That made all the difference on if that person is going to have compassion, if that person is going to be apathetic to life, or compassionate. Is that going to be an empathetic person or an apathetic person? So it's pretty big deal. And so I appreciate No Saint. Peace to you. Peace to everybody here. No Saint says, I love how you always bring interesting subjects. You are the queen of in-depth topics. Oh, thank you. That is a great compliment. I appreciate it. My sister's calling me. I'm supposed to be somewhere right now. I really appreciate you all. I was showing a video of SaNeter and I interacting, but I went off. It's beautiful how the spirit just took me into this. I do want to show you the Bachaha. And this isn't male bashing because I'd say the majority of men in our society are repulsed by the Bachaha. Majority. Oh, guess what they're called, y'all? The Bachaha Bazi, which is even worse. Oh my God, help me. You know what? I speak Farsi. Bachaha means children. Bachaha Bazi. Bazi means play. The play children, not the children that you play with, the ones you just used to play with like toys. That's so sad. It's called the Bachaha Bazi. Let's see what, I Googled it. Let's see what Wikipedia. Oh my gosh, y'all, are you ready to get, okay, this is not for children. I'm just going to read this. Oh my goodness. It's Bachaha Bazi. And Bazi means to play. So it literally translates play children. Oh, it's so disgusting. Okay, here it is. The Bachaha Bazi. You see the picture? Now they make the boys dance. So let me read it. It's kind of like in the Greek times when they did the pederasty, where the noblemen and the senators had little boys as their plaything. So Wikipedia says Bachaha Bazi. The Bachaha Bazi, that's Pashto and Dari. It also is Farsi. It says boy play. Okay. It is pederasty. I just said it. What is pederasty? Pederasty is a sexual relationship between an adult man and a boy. It's PDF file, but they call it pederasty. It was a socially acknowledged practice in ancient Greece and Rome and elsewhere in the world, such as pre-Magi Japan. So Bachaha Bazi is practiced in Afghanistan, in which men buy and keep adolescent boys for entertainment or for sex. Pederasty involves sexual slavery and child prostitution by older men of young adolescents, males. So they prey on these little boys, see? Often the boys, which are the Bachaha, are selected because they are poor and vulnerable. Oh my, I'm gonna get my own bomb, y'all. I gotta get my own bomb. I know y'all are getting goosebumps, please. Did we not say the opposite of the predatory is vulnerable? Oh, hold on. And did we not point it out that the vulnerable is the feminine side? I'm not saying that being masculine is to be a PDF file, because we have PDF file women. But we cannot deny that the predatory is masculine. That's one thing we know. We know there are lions that are hunters, lionesses, and they are predators. But we're talking about the spirit, even though they are lionesses, the hunting is the male spirit. So do not say that I'm saying that men are PDF files. I have sons, brothers. I was raised with a beautiful father. I have a husband. I have friends. I'm not saying that. What I am saying, though, in the toxicity of the spirit, when the spirit becomes corrupted, let me say that again. When the spirit becomes corrupted, then we have the deadly spirit. The predatory spirit of the male predatory spirit has been corrupted in our society. Now the vulnerable are kept vulnerable, so the predator can eat. I'll take it away really quickly. I'll stop talking about the Bachaha for a second and talk about the rich. There are rich women, there are rich men. Okay? But the rich are preying with their, remember I said a business mind is a predatory mind. So a rich mind, when you're not that's why they try so hard to show that they do philanthropy. The Rothschilds, the most predatory family on the face of the earth, one of the most, they are very heavily involved in what they call, I'm doing air quotes, philanthropy, giving their money to all these different charities so they can be seen as givers and carers to balance out the vulnerable and the poor. But even as they give, they turn philanthropy into a predatory process, because they're doing it with a shrewd business mind to actually gain. What gains? A predator gains. The vulnerable give. They're the sacrificer. So even when these so-called Rothschild, these business families, when they give, they're still being predators because they're doing it to gain something. Oh, wow, this is so beautiful. I love this. It's so complex. Remember what I talked about, the paradox? If you are giving to gain, you are a predator. That's the paradox. I'm giving to gain. You're not really giving. When you truly give, there is a loss, something that you feel has left you. You ever heard the saying, when you love something, you do what? Let me see if y'all know that saying. I'm going to check the comments before I finish it. If you truly love something, what do? Yes, it's real. It's real, no saying. When you truly love something, you do what? Anybody? I'm going to have to say it. You set it free. And setting it free doesn't have to mean like, farewell, bon voyage, I see you going into the sunset. You let, if you love it, you let it live. You let it do what it does. You don't glom it or put it in a cage. I know why the caged bird sings, Maya Angelou. Rest in power to that great woman. You don't put it in a cage. If you love something, you set it free. That is the sacrifice. That's true love. That's the mother. And yes, the father, because the father has that mothering spirit in the feminine. He has his feminine side. The daddy, when he holds the baby and he doesn't think, well, let me hold the baby and when is mama going to come get it? When he truly says, okay, it's something that comes natural for a mother in her ideal self. Sacrifice. If you don't like me saying them, Dad, let's say the teenage girl, she wants to go out, She wants to go to the roller skate rink with her friends, but she has to take care of her little baby sister, and she has to take care of her. Her male side, her male mind is thinking, "Oh, I want her to get this done because I really want to do me. I want to do me. I want to go have fun." There's nothing wrong with that. But her feminine side, her masculine side says, I got to go get this done for myself. I got to survive. I got to have fun. Get it? I said survive. I got to do me. So her feminine side says, it's just me and whatever. I'm just worried about this baby right here. I'm not going to think about me. I'm going to think about what this baby needs. That's feminine. But we all have it. Just everybody calm down. But what we need to do is stop pretending that I feel like crying a little bit. Because every time we say how great the feminine is, we have to make, okay, everybody, the male does it too. But the feminine is first. But we can't survive without the masculine. You get it? Let me show you this deep side. What if you're at the point where you can't, the masculine, it doesn't work. You know there's no survival. We're talking about now, because I say death for people to understand. We're talking about death. And we're talking about facing it. What if you're put in a position in your whole self, your male and your masculine, feminine self, and you know there is no more survival. Let me shut off or quiet down some of my masculine spirit. You're just in your feminine. Get it? You lay down. You relax. You're peaceful. You're approachable. That's all feminine. You are ready. You're prepared for. You're at peace. Now people say, "Oh, she's saying peace is only feminine." Oh, please. You've reached a state of peace. I'm not separating peace. I'm not saying peace is masculine or feminine, because peace can be all. It's embodied. It embodies everything. When you approach peace, you are in your vulnerable self. You're quieted down, you're open, you're vulnerable, you're sacrificial. You're back to the mother. And the father stands by peacefully, in the background, you're in the foreground. And that's the same way from birth. So you've gone full circle and you've returned to your feminine. Now, is that the end of the story? No, because guess what? Once you transition, you're back into your duality, and then you go straight into your masculinity. Your spirit does not die. You go into your masculinity of exploration, survival. What comes next? Here I am. Now I got to get up and do this. Let's go. Vulnerable. I got you right here with me. Feminine side. Let's do this. I will need you, because I'm going to approach something maybe that I don't want to just run headlong into it like a battle ram, or whatever it's called, a batter ram. I'm going to need my feminine now to come in. Okay, you take a seat over there, masculinity. I got this. We come in peace, hands up. We just want to talk. That's feminine. In essence, it's feminine. I know everything's all out of whack now, but you get what I'm saying. The vulnerability. The white flag is when you say, "Oh, we surrender." That's not masculine. And I'm not saying like bravado as far as the superheroes. I'm saying to say, "I'm vulnerable. Come take me." That's not the masculine spirit. I hope you're getting what I'm saying. Anyway, let's read some comments. Oh, thank you, Avenge the Ancestors. I love you, Queen Napah. Keep up the good work. Beef, black first. Yes, sir. Thank you. Wow. That's an intimidating masculine picture that he had up there. But I'm all for it. Hey, we have to protect our Second Amendment rights. Thank you so much for that super chat. No Saint says, it's hard to let something that you love set free. It took a long time for me, but it truly is an act of love. Yes, that's the purest form of love. And I was reading the Bachaha, but I don't want to get too much into that. It's very disturbing, but it is absolutely real. And look into it yourselves. I've been up here for an hour and 46 minutes. I'm just going to close out with a little bit, like 14 more minutes. I'll go 2 hours of the rest of that stream between SaNeter and me. And we talk more about this. I appreciate the input. I appreciate you all being here, even through my stuffy nose. So yeah, we need to talk more about I was talking about this. I was actually thinking about it since my mom, but I was talking about it more in 2020 because of I do accredit SaNeter with giving me the courage to come out and start really sharing what I really believe. Um, Even understanding that I would be attacked, and because I came out talking like that, I was labeled a witch and a whore. And shortly after this video, I started getting very much attacked by strangers who I don't know, and I still don't know them. They don't know me. And I mean, this isn't a pity party, but it is what it is. That's true. I came in thinking I finally can do this, but there was a side of me that said, you're gonna. That's why I held it in so long. They're going to come for you. And come for me did they, but guess what? They cannot bring me down because I am Napah. So let me play the rest, a little bit more of the video, 12 more minutes. And I hope you enjoyed. Please hit the like, and peace and love.
When I call us God, that's my way of breaking the spell, breaking the program and the construct of what everybody think God is. That's why I tell you to declare yourself God, to break the spell that they put on us. There's no uh us without the feminine. Jabari explained it better than everybody else, I think. I align with what Jabari says on the feminine, on the divine.
I don't even want to speak on this topic because I don't want to offend.
Real quick, I want to say this. Then he brought up Jabari. For the record, I have never, even you've heard what I've said about Jabari when I was upset, and I said about SaNeter, saying about when people were accusing me, not Jabari, but when people were accusing me of doing this and that. I said things like, when I was angry, about business and things that were not true. And I have since apologized to SaNeter and to my brother Jabari, but I have never once in my life said Jabari is not who he is as far as his sexuality. He is 110% man, and he is the man that he says he is. He loves women, but there are people out here who are telling lies, trying to cause division. And I will also say this. Before I got to know Jabari a little better, I was angry and saying things about him. I didn't know him. I'm talking about business and about the stuff we discuss on the panels, not about his personal life. But once Kamala Harris started running for president, and I was banging on people about her policies, and I was on the internet very disrespectfully and rudely and harshly talking to Jabari. As a priest, he noticed it, and he said, Napah, why are you talking to me like this? And I sat back and I said, well, wait, yeah, I think I am talking to you that way. We got in a call. SaNeter, it got us together, and I talked to Jabari. This is back when I was on the panels with him. After that conversation, once I had told him about my grandfather being in the House of Representatives in historical record, and we were talking about that. Once I talked to him and I got to know him a little better, I vowed to never say another disparaging word against my brother Jabari. Negative, not on the panel or off the panel. Can I criticize something that he says if he says Jesus doesn't exist? Of course, I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about anything to do with Jabari. I have nothing but good things to say about Jabari, ever. And that's because of me personally, not because he's SaNeter's friend. It's because I got an insight into him as a human being, as a person, not as a professor, not as a historian, not as a Kemetic priest, as a person. And when I got to tap into that person and see who that person was one-on-one and just speak to that person spiritually, there's no way I will ever say anything negative about Jabari as a person again. When I was talking about Jabari negatively, it was easy. I was falling, I was wrong. I was doing what everybody else does. When you don't know somebody, it's easy to just talk about them. But after that moment, I'm using that particular moment. And plus, as SaNeter's friend, I really didn't get to talk to him and know him. Once I talk to that man, you will not ever hear me say a negative thing about him from my heart or mouth. Not when it comes to him personally. I will critique his position on the Exodus and Jesus. I'm not talking about that. And there's another person that I got to know like that as well. I already knew Elder Yara's wife, who is a glorious, outstanding woman. I really praise her. I do. But I didn't really know Elder Yara. But once SaNeter became friends with Elder Yara, the same goes for Elder Yara. And that's very, very rare for me to say about people who I know on the internet, especially males, men. So no matter if Elder Yara doesn't agree with what I teach, or if I don't agree with what he teaches and believes, I have the same to say about Elder Yara. I will never say anything bad about him because of who he's shown himself to be as a human being. So I just need to say that about Jabari, though, because there's somebody out here who's very mentally sick, who said he's sick, and he's telling the most egregious lies. He's taking bits of truth and things that he's heard on the internet, and he's mixing it up into his brew, his warlock brew. He's the evil, weak warlock, and he's taking it and he's trying to feed it to the community, saying, she said this and this. How do I know Jabari's wife's name? Everybody knows Jabari's wife's name. He says it all the time. But when a spin master comes out and says things, there's a scripture that says, even the elect would almost be fooled. It sounds so convincing that even those who are the darkest minds of the light would almost be fooled. So don't let lies and slander fool you. I absolutely love and respect Jabari Osazi, Jabari the historian, SaNeter the priest. Okay, that is a real human being, and if you ever get to actually know him, know him as a person, you've done a good thing. You're a blessed person. Am I saying that I agree? Again, I have to keep on saying this. I will bang on information. If somebody says Jesus isn't real, the Exodus isn't real, the Bible is, that's not what I'm talking about. Same with Elder Yara. We don't agree on everything with the Bible. Elder Yara doesn't agree that Jesus is a serpent in the garden. If we could all do this, and I'm hoping to get to this place with, believe it or not, Lex Vortex. Yes, I'm hoping that there will be a day when Lex Vortex will be peaceful with me and actually get to know me as a human being, and I actually know him as a human. I don't need to be his best friend when I say know him as a human, just to where he doesn't need to keep on trying to convince me to let go of something that I am having, that I conceptualize. Because I'm not forcing it on anybody. If somebody's forcing it on us, that's when we have to go into our masculinity and fight it. When it's not being forced on us and it's in its femininity, we don't have any reason to turn on our masculinity to it. Check.
You won't offend me, SaNeter. You've said
Yes,
so many
what
different
I'm
things
saying
about
is-
Hebrew Israelites. Come
Yeah,
on, you
but
can't
you
offend me.
already know what I, all right?
I know you can't offend me, but when you say something about Europeans, I never said one
Same
Right.
European
here.
thought. Like, I
Okay,
didn't even speak
okay.
European thought.
Well, I believe that when people who pose to be, now this goes for everybody, who pose to be graduates, who pose to be doctors, who pose to be scientists, who pose to be scholars. When I hear these brothers who pose to be authors, when I hear these brothers talk about God, talk about the devil, I know that they are not what they say they are. I know it's hard for me to put it in that perspective. Like, they really don't know. They really don't understand. They've been programmed. You see what I'm saying?
You're not
Because
speaking on what I spoke on, though. I'm not talking
right,
about
that's
what
why I
those
say
brothers.
I don't even want to talk about the religion part with you.
But it wasn't religion. Okay, you didn't.
Yeah.
First off, I didn't say anything about religion. You weren't listening, and I know you enough, SaNeter. You know I know you enough. You
So
weren't fully
keep it
listening.
100. Keep it 100. Nah, go ahead. Go ahead, Napah.
No, keep it 100, because guess what? SaNeter wasn't listening to what I was saying. He was doing something else. He was reading the chat, typing. This isn't a European thought. This isn't even African thought, is because African is the root of all people. But African thought is not the beginning of everything, because the beginning of everything, the thought was before. The thought came from man. Man had the thought. The truth existed before the thought existed. So I'm not even going to say this is African thought. This is just spirit, which exists upon in this realm.
You're too deep for me, Napah.
I know, because that's why you tuned out and started going back to your regular old, but the European.
You said I know.
That, I love you for no, you're the king of consciousness. No, I meant I know you weren't listening. Not I know.
Bring the Hebrew brother in here, and then you'll see the difference. You'll see how I never turned up. But
I know.
I'm not doing that with you.
You want to
You
know
know what I'm saying?
something
Go ahead, man.
I'm about to kick you out.
You know what's funny? Back then, we had more fun. Now SaNeter is more like, he gets too upset when we do this little back and forth. He takes it, because I think it's because some people got in his ear, like males, and they were like, oh, she's always sunning you on the show. And we just have fun going back and forth. We used to do that. Remember, the shows used to be fun? Now, whenever I challenge him or something, he'll be like, why are you disrespecting me, challenging me live? It's not disrespect. We don't have to be an echo chamber. I want to show you guys this book. I don't know if you're going to see me. I'm not even dressed.
No, don't cheer.
Let me get dressed up. Well, when I say dressed, I mean like, I don't want you guys to see what I'm wearing. Okay, let me see if I can turn on my camera. You know I don't care. They act like I do, but I don't. Look at this book. Uh-oh, I just got it in the mail. The End of Time, baby. We getting into this. What does that say? The Next Revolution in Physics. Oh yeah. Get this book. The End of Time. Just got it in the mail today. Amazon just dropped it off. I'm about to go in. We're getting ready to go into some very, very interesting topics. We're going to talk about time. We figured it out. It is not real. Oh my God, it's not real, you guys. Reality is simulated existence. The R.I.S E channel. Don't forget to hit the like. I just wanted to show you that book. We are about to go in. Julian Barber, he has brought forth. I'm going to start reading it today. Should I read it to you guys? You want me to? Like, we don't need you to read it to us. We're intellectuals. Come on, guys. Should we just like read it? I'll read it together. And while you wait, you order the book and catch up with me while I read it. We've got the story in a nutshell and the preface and the acknowledgments. Then we've got part 1, the big picture in simple terms. Chapter 1, the main puzzles. Ooh, this looks good. I'm going to read this book to you guys. The story in a nutshell. Let me just read the introduction, okay? Oh, you know what? I'll start a new stream and do it. All right? I'll do it right now. Peace. Come back. Hit the like on your way out. We're going to meet you one day, No Saint. I have an event coming up here in Phoenix. I didn't really say that, but I noticed that it's already coming up less than a month. I have an event coming here in Phoenix. I'm going to do I'm thinking of titling it Kimmit on Christmas. So just having a little, nothing big, but something where everybody comes in who wants to talk about the origins of Christmas, and maybe we'll do a couple debates, definitely a couple presentations. So mark your calendar for like the 3rd week of December. Start looking at tickets. So with that said, stay tuned. Speaking of tickets, let me promote this debate, which is tomorrow. What? If you did not get your ticket, I'm asking you, why are you trying to miss what most probably it's looking like it'll be the biggest debate of the year, at least it'll be the best, I think. What I'm trying to say is, if not the best, that's what I meant to say. Elder Yara versus Lex Vortex. Was the New Testament heavily influenced by Greek philosophy? What say ye? Was it, everybody? Yes or no? I'm going to drop the link to get the tickets. It's tomorrow. Excuse me. It's tomorrow. And we will see. We will find out tomorrow. This is the link. Link for tickets. Debate. Okay, get your tickets, y'all. Get your tickets. And we will see you there. But I'm going to go back and start a new stream and just talk about this book a little bit. It won't be long. Please hit the like button, and peace and love to all of you. Peace to you, No Saint. Peace to everybody who joined. And thank you for tuning in.